What's up, everybody? Brett here, and I'm back today playing some more of our Deserters Let's Play. We are the Dead Men Walking, and we are headed into the Renegades Bastion. Let's go ahead and get into it. Oh, before we do that, let me go ahead. I changed some of the names. So this is now Danny. He is named after Daniel's, a subscriber, and Chambers the Doubtful, for Peter Chambers in the comment section who thinks we're going to get messed up this playthrough. I don't think so, buddy. You are forever and forever and a day going to be referred to as the Doubtful. All right, let's prove him wrong. Let's go into here and mess up some thugs. We're fighting in the forest. That generally favors us. Only 6 of them. Go ahead and lower this foliage. Wow, look at this choke point here. See, this is where going first can really make the difference. I can back up into here. If I had more two-hander stuff, I would definitely do that. Instead, what I can do, step forward and make a huge concave. And fight them inside of it. We can make it a 2v1 and then the rest of the guys will have to go around. Or we can leave them a little bit of space. And we'll make it a 2v4, which I think is even better. Sucks that we missed our first attack, our first shot. But stuff happens. But now we've got a 3v1 here that we could go for. Now they're going to be faster than us this turn, so we need to expect some of these guys to get in here. Alright, good. Peter's shield. Proving its worth. Nice. Could have potentially decided to go for this thug here. Because this guy's almost guaranteed dead. Yeah. And with them going around, I'm hoping some of them decide to turn back. Come over here. We're definitely not going to be fighting him on the high ground. But 2 down, just like that. If he goes into here, we're happy. And we've got the alternating spears. That's not a very good start. But spear wall, usually for the win. Dang it. We'll see what's up. I could bring Jackwise in here. Oh no, they made it past. Okay. Okay, Stanley. Holding it down on the side. We'll just chill. Recover some fatigue. Yeah, the guy's going to get me once with a spear. He's two-handing it, so he's doing a little bit more damage. We've missed 4 62s with Danny. Stuff like that always gets me. That feels pretty damn bad. It's one of those things like, how much can I really care as long as we win? But alright, let's make some 3v1 situations. So we've got a 3v1 here and a 3v1 here when this guy jumps down. And unfortunately this thug is just kind of meandering. He doesn't know what to do. We missed 5 out of 6 attacks. With a sword, no less. Damn. A hit there probably would have been a kill. We're going to keep up the pressure with the spear wall. I don't think... Ooh, maybe they want to run. Well, I don't want to let them run. Dang. I want to get this weapon. Even if it's just to sell it. Oh, no. Man, he's going to make it out. Dang. See how close I can get before I can't. Okay, 51%. And we didn't get the kill. Can we close the distance? We're going to try and run them down. I don't think we're going to be able to, though. We don't have any advantage. We don't have any dogs. They would have to make some really bad, really poor movements. Damn, that weapon is valuable. It would have been nice to pick that up. I don't plan on using it. I want to keep to my original strat of going for throwing weapons and shields in the front line. Yeah, we may as well just let him go. It's over. Alright, though, but 3 levels. And some food, a little bit of gold, tools. We did need tools. Alright, all good stuff. And we're going to get a nice little payday for this as well. 280 crowns at this point for us is huge. It's another brother, essentially. But we're going to try and save up at this point. Save up and try and get a little bit more of a quality brother than just grabbing, you know, farmers and things like that. Nice. Our pockets just got a little heavier, it said. Let's see. What else? Ooh, we were thinking about picking up a wild man. Or a brawler. They have a poacher here, which I would heavily consider. But why? It's like one of those things, why pick up poachers when you can just get some hunters? But you need a lot. We need a lot to get to these hunters. Not only do we need like the 1,000 to hire them, but we also need enough gold in reserve to be fine with that. They do have a militiaman, which I also consider to be a pretty cool background for us. This guy, very cheap. He comes mostly with his own equipment, though I would switch that out. Let's see, we can afford to be a little bit choosy. We can be comfortable sitting in the early game for a little while. Really good roll there. And man, it's so hard to pass up a 4 here. I'm not going to pass up a 4 here. We're lucky, our HP is solid. This guy's got really huge HP. So I don't need to put any points in that. So all the points that I normally, 1 or 2 or 3 points that I'll put into HP sometimes to bring a character up, he doesn't need any of it. So we'll be able to redistribute that among melee defense, melee skill, resolve, wherever he needs it to make him a more viable character. Okay, 3, 3, and 3. We've got to get out of those low resolves. I really want to start taking some fights with Naxurs. Fight as many of those ghouls as we can. And start making necklaces. There's a taxidermist here, I think. Yes. So as soon as we get some of the materials, we can start doing that. Also, direwolves are pretty high on my my list of things that I want to fight. So we desperately need tools that we can't really afford. I feel no reason to keep this excess stuff. As long as we have enough gear to outfit one person, I'm happy. Anything I can't live without? Man, that's a really cheap padded leather. I'm a sucker for padded leathers in the early game. They're usually great pickups. Let's grab that. That's a bit of an upgrade. Okay. Sell it. Alright, let's see what this is. I think this was a deliver cargo. It's just, they're basically just paying us to relocate somewhere that might have active contracts. So the order in which you take contracts is really important. A lot of battles right here. We might want to be a little careful. Come up. Okay, don't see anything. Wow, there's a lot of battles taking place right here. They're probably coming from Old Bernard's hut, if I had to guess. And what did they want us to do here? Drive off brigands. Alright, so they want us to go there. I'll accept this contract. Hopefully I'm not an idiot. It could be very difficult. I kind of wish I had one more guy. But we don't. We do not have one more guy. So, like my grandpa used to say, if ifs were skiffs, we'd all float away. No point saying if. I really debated in my mind getting that wild man. Just another kind of outcast type character with some interesting events that can happen. Some thugs. Okay, we'll move in. It's nighttime, so our crossbow not super effective, but we do have a pitchfork that we could pull out. We move first. Let's take our advantageous high ground, if there is any. That's a tree. So we can make a 2-person wall here. I'm not a fan of a 2-person wall when we're not particularly that strong. Or I could come here and make a concave. Let's try and get up there. Okay. They're going to get to go first again, so we need to be kind of careful when we back up to make sure that nobody's getting into any type of dangerous range. And it's hard to see, so I can't sit right here. Back up. Should have shot before, but I didn't think I'd be able to. Let's just wait and see who else steps in. Might have a better shot than him. Okay. Step here. Step here. Step in there. And we want to get him out. It sucks that we can't use everybody. But he'll cover this flank if anyone tries to go around. And not surprising, we miss our 30%. But this is great. We've got a nice little shield wall here. This is Stanley. He's got better armor than everyone else, and he also has a spear. I would love for him and Jack Wise or him and Danny to switch places. The spear is covering our entire front right now, though. Damn, even one of those shots would have been great. That was a 36. Unfortunately, we don't have the ability to rotate. Come on in. I've laid a trap. Yeah, they don't even want to come in. They're probably going to make me do it again. And this is where having like lots of ranged firepower would really be to our advantage. While they're messing around trying to figure out how to get in on this, we would just be shooting them to pieces. And we've missed all 3 of our attacks. Spear wall coming back at you. Perfect. 4 attack. 5. Okay. I didn't expect to get ungodly lucky, so I'm happy with that result. We are not moving in, though. We're going to spear wall here for next turn. And now, can I switch out? I can't. I'm all used up. Don't have enough action points. Perfect. And now we just kind of wait. They're going to jump in. And we've got them 2 at a time in big surrounds. This guy's never going to make it all the way around. Neither will he. We're going to switch it out. Expected him to be faster than me. But I guess not. Really wanted to get rid of him just so that this guy would stop trying to go around and would come back into the fight. Alright, spear wall paying off, and we also caused him to bleed. Graze neck. Great outcome for us. Now let's just wait. This guy will step back in, probably. Just need to be patient. Yeah, here they come. Yeah, spear wall again. And this time, I'm going to step in. Damn, missing that attack sucked. Wow, brutal. Okay, I think we need to close the distance or they're going to run away. Which is why I did it here, but I was expecting to get that attack off. Okay, 2 whiffs. Okay, they're not running, but I think they're only not running because I engaged. I can't believe we missed another 77. 2 77s missed. Calling it. We're going to move here. That way we can attack both of them next turn. Whichever one we need. Man, should have killed him. That way he wouldn't have the opportunity to attack. But this guy with his shield wall is the problem. Alright, and we did it. We did it when it counted. So, pretty damn easy fight. And we'll run him down. At the very least, his shield is worth something. You can always use an extra shield. And we got 2 levels. One on Radolf, and one on Stanley. Good bit of food. That extra shield. Perfect. And 350 crowns in the bank for an easy fight. So we're rolling now. These are the type of fights we need to take for the foreseeable future. But I would love to find some beasts to fight as well. They no longer have ambush trade routes. Will you have reasonably priced tools? That might be actually the cheapest tools I've seen. And their cloth rolls are priced at what they're worth, which means we could probably sell them for 170, something like that, if we have some kind of disposable income and we can afford to hold them for a while. That could be a good investment. I'm going to buy tools. We got to have them. We're 9 in the hole right now. So we basically just bought 11 tools in the bank. And there was no one here we needed. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of keep this rotation up until we get a decent enough force to come back over here by Eisenholz and start attacking them. I probably want to have 8 guys before I do that. I think 8 is a reasonable number. I'd like to have at least one more solid archer. A hunter would be preferable. In this group, I'll probably take 3 hunters. Like, I saw them up here. I think it was at Hirschmark. I would take all 3 if I had the crowns. But everyone else, I wanted to be in the front lines throwing javelins. So we've got a grave robber. Grave robbers are not faint of heart. But here's our first bastard, but he's very expensive. He's got a tier 2 weapon, and he is leveled. So not ideal. Flagellants are dudes that I like to get. They're generally pretty damn tough. Over a long campaign, they'll hurt themselves so much that they get really strong. But a bastard is someone that I would love to get in this company. At least one, so we can kind of experience their different issues. We're good on everything. Is there anything here that I can't live without? Probably not. You guys have sharp eyes. You're probably seeing this stuff. You know, padded leathers. This is our level right now. Our level of ability to purchase. A nasal helmet at this point, a severely damaged one, is quite good. I mean, it's only a little bit more expensive than a full Akaton cap, and it's more than twice as good. I'm very tempted to buy that, and I think I will. And yeah, the cost of amber here, not so great. And tools here, 372, quite expensive. Let's pick that up. And let's give that... You know what, I did want to switch armor. So if someone has to die, sorry Stanley, but you are insecure pessimist. Which is just like, what the hell, man? I think, for the moment, Jackwise Guzzlewit is going to be the man. At least for the time being. And let's go ahead and level up Stanley. So we'll give him the best gear. It's nice to have one person that you know is kind of a linchpin character that you can rely on. You can throw them into the most dangerous spot and be a little bit confident. Of course, we're going with Student second, as I've talked about before, to get that value. 3 in melee skill. Wow. 4 in resolve, thank goodness. And I'll take a 4 in fatigue as well. Would love to start getting some sort of defensive bonuses, but I mean, it's resolve 22. We can't have that. Not at all. Especially not on an insecure pessimist. This dude will run away every time. We're also going to have to prioritize fortified mind, I think, on every character that is a deserter. They're all going to have that. And that might honestly even be more important than brawny. It might be more important than quick hands in the short term. I think that is the case. And for Radolf here, I'll take that 3. Happily take a 4 here. And then what else? What else? Don't need... I mean, 2 is just so pitiful. We'll take it, though. Fatigue is universal. Everybody has to have good fatigue. Alright. But the thing is, there are no contracts here, which is the big disappointment. So, I'm actually going to head... Pause it. Let's head to Hirschmark, but let's do it roundabout. Let's go into the wilderness and see if maybe we can't find another location to pick off. It falls to you, the commander, to see that the company succeeds, not just on the battlefield, but also in fame and riches. And so you spend the evenings pondering about a bigger plan for the dead men walking in your tent while the men talk and laugh around the fire. You're never going to become a legend simply by chasing brigands and doing small-time contracts. What do you proclaim to the men that the company will set out to do? Win a battle... We need a battle standard. Okay, so 2,000 crowns. And then I think you spend 1,000 on it. To get the company strength back to 12 men. We're going to set out into the wilderness, because that's exactly what I'm trying to do right now. We can find maybe some little, like, brigand spot. And take it on. We'll come in through here. Step up onto the mountaintop. And try and scout out that area. You'll hear the sound if anything happens. Nope. Oh well. Well, we can't waste too much time wandering around. Our current bill per day is 63 crowns. So hopefully we'll get a contract here, and we don't. It hasn't really been long enough. So, what's a man to do? We've got to leave. We got to go somewhere else. Or we have to wait until contracts produce. Let's see if contract will show up once night turns to day. I don't know what the actual cycle is. I feel like that's something I should know. If new contracts come in at noon, or if they come day to day. Thieves. Thieves took stuff. We got to track down thieves. Got it. I accept your offer. Take a quick look and see if these have rolled over. It looks like some of them have. But no. The important ones, the hunters, the militia, the wild man, these guys are all still here. And even the old guard. Like I like retired soldiers as well. Although I feel like thematically, maybe a retired soldier wouldn't want to be in our group because we're deserters. You really got to figure out the parameters of your roleplay when you start. Or maybe they'd be the first one to appreciate what we're doing. See, this sucks. We're not strong enough to fight raiders. We have to lose them. We gotta lose them. They're too... Oh my god, they're chasing. Well, we could try and fight them. There's only 6 of them. But the greater odds are that we just get someone killed by a random raider. So what I was doing is running them in a circle so I could circle back and get to those thugs. And we could kill them and then head back to town. We may have lost them. But last thing we don't want the thugs to disappear. So they basically cost us a day's worth of crowns having to run from them. Killing an early set of raiders would be great. But there's no guarantee that we could do that. If we were at 6 or 7 men already, which I've gotten to that point pretty damn fast before, that would be ideal. But we're not there yet. So let's start taking up our position on this high ground. Okay, that affords us some low ground here that the enemy is going to have to fight on. They get 1 spot of high ground. We're going to pick off everybody who doesn't have a shield, and then leave the guys with shields to be the ones that get focused down last. Alright, they get to go again. Yeah, sure, hang back. Come in one by one. Ooh, that was pretty nasty. Okay, and they're trying to circle me. Shoot him point blank. We cannot switch. We don't have quick hands yet. You get spoiled. Having stuff like quick hands, rotation, footwork, all those types of abilities, you feel like after you use them for a while, like you should just always have them. Of course, that's not the case. Okay, try to push me, but... Get that guy off of us. We're gonna rest here with Stanley. I could bring him over here, because that's definitely where this thug is going. And I'm basically asking myself, can Jack Wise and Chambers handle this? And I think they can. But Radolf can't fight by himself. Cool. Good, good, good. Yeah, and he's screwed. He's also got a pierced leg muscle, so his melee defense is essentially 0. Damn, missed from the high ground. And we're just going to keep this guy off. Because he could just jump in and then they have a double surround on Redolf. Now, I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know why I didn't attack Danny on this thug. That was an absolute mistake. Hopefully it doesn't come back to bite me. I was thinking this guy was one hit away from death, and then I could just kill him probably and attack the other guy. But it was definitely correct to prioritize this one. And we missed 262s. Are we going to get punished? We didn't. Okay. A little too much whiffing going on. Little too much. That's 4 62s in a row. And that's 4 50s in a row. Come on, guys. Easy fight. That's 2 65s. And a 45. We're definitely missing a hugely disproportionate number. Guys, I'm in college. I'm in a statistics class right now. I know what I'm talking about. Please and thank you. Let's get in here and use Redolf as backup. I was almost positive he would be dead. He's missed every single attack. These dudes should have all been dead several turns ago. And he's going to get away? No. See if we can't run him down. Guys, an absolute unit. Should have been on my team. So guys, I talked about doing the stats for different units. I don't know if I needed to do the Brigand Thug stats. I should probably pull those up too, though. Dagger's not a bad pickup. A dagger's kind of better than some of the tier 1 weapons that you get. Let's go and collect our pay before we get caught up to. Especially now that we're really damaged. Mostly, though, we took HP damage, which is strange, because usually your armor gets hit first. 260 crowns, thank you, sirs. Sitting at 938. We should probably buy more tools if they're decently priced, and they are not. Super cheap padded leather. Let's get rid of this stuff. This is all just worse than everything else that I have. Okay. We cleared 1,000. Super tempting to pick up Siegfried. Huh. There was a hunter in here that only cost 1,000. That's who I was looking for. But he appears to be gone. So now let's go to Hermannshof and see if they have any contracts for us. 6 brigands. Yeah, I still don't think we want to try them. Not with all these injuries, especially now. Seems like a bad idea. Ooh, rough rolls. I'll take a 4, a 4, and I'll take a 3 in range defense. Might as well. You want to get up to that 10 mark? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Where are you, militia? Yes, yes. They have a barracks there. So this is how we can play smart. We can come in here and maybe get one of the raider kills and try and get some good armor or a good weapon. Unfortunately, it is in the swamp. But we do get to go first. We can't even barely move, so I don't know how much that really matters. Can we get there in time? There's a lot of militiamen. They're going to slaughter them, presumably. Especially the thugs. The thugs are going to go down instantly. Yeah, one of them already has. Now let's go ahead and roll. So I'm pulling up the stats right now on human characters. So maybe we can compare and contrast like thugs versus raiders. Even more so than just their obvious gear differences. Alright, who's the most hurt? So Jackwise can go in, so can Stanley, so can Danny, so can Radolf because he's ranged. But Chambers should hang back. Getting this guy's stuff would be good. So the way they describe a thug... We'll stay right here. I think it's pretty damn accurate. They have a low tier weapon. Has light body armor. 5 to 70. Has light headgear. 10 to 45 or no helmet at all. 50% chance on that. Wasn't aware that there was a statistic on that. And rarely has a shield. A 33% chance. That's interesting. We can actually step in here. I'm expecting this thug to go up. Yes, and he does. So they're actually... interesting. I didn't realize there were real, like, percentages going off of that. Good to know. And they give you a list of tactics, some of which are probably completely accurate. Form a shield wall and weaken them with archers. Of course, that'll always work. Happy that they're softening this guy up. So what we want, I would love to get this pike. Look at that militia captain. Quite the striking figure. Cool helmet. And he's got a falchion. So he's going to get in there and do work. What we need to be worried about is getting round swung. But we're going to be in there. We're going to be part of this surround here. Step up. So we want to hurt him, but we don't want to let them get the kill. I want his... they're going to get the pike. I want him to... We'll step up here. To damage this guy, and then I'll step in and get the kill, hopefully. That's the plan. So Falchion does a little bit of work. Thank God. We didn't get smashed with the round swing. That's what I was expecting. We're in the low ground, so we've got some debuffs to contend with. This guy's armor is okay. Ooh, he whiffed. I was hoping he would land a single attack. Because now what's almost certainly going to happen, I'm going to do just enough damage to not kill him, and then they're going to take the kill. Damn. Alright, that was every wrong possible thing that could happen, and it happened. We didn't get the kill, and now he's going to take it with the falchion 100%. We had so much opportunity to have that go right. And also, we've kind of put Chambers in a dangerous spot. But I don't think this guy is going to last. Damn. Expecting him to shoot over his boss. We got to go first, but did we get anything? We got 171 crowns, a day's worth of food. Was that worth it? Absolutely. It was worth it for the crowns. We're basically getting this much value. If you add all this stuff together, that's about what we're getting paid for a single contract. So that was super worth it. And almost no risk at all. And that puts us back to being positive on tools. So you gotta appreciate it. That would have been a tough fight for us. 1v1. Being damaged and a little low on numbers. A 2 skull contract. Unless that's to travel or something, we probably shouldn't mess with that. That guy is the Ox. It's always tempting to pick up someone with that kind of a name. Grab some food. Let's grab some tools. You can't skip on the essentials no matter how much you want to. We should sell 2 of those. Okay, we're still sitting at 800. Let's see what they want. They do want us to travel 4 days to the north. Huh. I don't know about this. I'll need some time to think about it. Let's see. Because that'll allow us to relocate, which could be cool. They want us to go to Saddle something. They want us to go up here. Which, because the way the roads work, there aren't any roads from here to here. we'd have to go all the way around and expect to be attacked. We're not strong enough to put up with those kinds of attacks. I think, honestly, what I want to do now is come down to this area and perhaps bounce around between Seafield and Rothstadt. And maybe take a fight or two along the way. Maybe some beasts. We can get up on this mountain, see what's around here. Okay, not that great of a view. While traveling the land, Radolf Miller gets struck by bird shit. It hits his sword hand and splashes crosswise all over his armor. Ah! His arms go wide like chicken wings as he looks at the damage. Bloody hell, just my luck. He's now content. Just ruined his day. When I was in the army, we had to wear berets. So, like, we'd wear, like, these black berets. No matter how hot it was or whatever. Always wearing these damn berets. And I was walking to class one time and a bird crapped on my head. From Rothstadt? Okay, we don't want to attack them. There's a lot of stuff out here. I'm looking for these footprints. For the owners of these footprints. War Camp of the Boar. But yeah, getting your black, like, felt beret crapped on, there's, like, no way to clean it. Wearing berets is it was so lame. Because we have patrol caps, like, actual comfortable caps that we could wear. Alright, these are Nexers. We want these. We don't know if there's going to be a level 3 one among them. Oh, no. We could pull them into a 3-way fight. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay, let's save the game and see what happens. Save it up. Alright, 3-way fight. No! That was over way too fast. Dang it. I could reload the save to try and get in on the Nexer portion of that fight. Because the reason... I want the necklaces, right? I want to get their tooths. Their tooths. Their toothuses. I want to get their teeth, and I want to get their horns. Okay, we're not moving. So that means we're almost certainly going to be spear walled here. We've gotten rid of some of our injuries. Perhaps not. We still have pierced leg and arm muscles on Chambers. I don't know if this is a fight we can win. We needed to get in on that double fight. That way they would be injured. That was the only reason I was interested in taking this. Now we can just see whether or not we have a shot. And I think the answer to that is no. Especially because they're trying to overwhelm our flank here. Should 100% have moved Danny down here. See if they hit me with that rock. Got me on the high ground. We're going to wait again. Yeah, come on in. I'm okay with any hit. Start freaking them out. We're going to back up. We're going to let Jack Wise be the person who gets triple surrounded because he is on the high ground. He's rocking a heater shield. He's not injured. And we'll cover his flanks with the spears. And that'll push some of them up to the north. They see this as kind of a tough thing to crack. They managed to crack it, though, to their credit. This guy's hurt. Damn. That was a risk. It did not pay off. Okay, happy to fade that first attack. That's what I expected to happen. Last turn. So this turn I expected to hit this guy twice if things went well. We should be able to clear this up pretty fast. Like that. We'll wait. And we're going to double team the thug right there. Step in here. Some unfortunate misses. And we're going to double team here as well. If we had landed some attacks on this guy, I'd be more confident that we could deal with him with just Chambers. And then I would have moved Jack Wise. I can't believe these misses. Those 270s. We don't have to hit every shot, guys, but when the majority of my chances to hit are above like 60%, and I feel like I'm missing way more than I'm landing. I'm going to choose to focus on the thug rather than the poacher. Our front line is shielded. I'm not nearly as worried about us getting accidentally hit. Ooh, nice rotation there. So yeah, we can look up poachers too. Well, I got the page open. So a brigand poacher has recover and rotation. That would have been good to know a second ago. So they can use recover. That's also interesting. Go for the easy hits. Damn. Chambers is just taking a beating. That'll do. I don't want anybody to make it out of here. They're all valid experience for us. Step in here. There's no reason not to. Step here. I was hoping to make him want to run. We expose right off a little bit to some archer fire, but he's in immaculate condition. Good shot. And we'll let Chambers be the one who cleans up this brigand. Wouldn't be surprised if he came back, but if he doesn't, I'm okay. I'm even going to step in. Make sure I'm nice and close for next round. Lock him down there. Okay, he pulls out the stick. That guy rallied. Kind of hoping he'll come back on his own so I don't have to chase him. We'll go for the pitchfork next turn. Probably no reason to waste ammo. Perfect. Last thing I wanted was for that guy to land like a lucky shot on Chambers or something. And we're going to step in even though it makes our chances to hit worse. It makes the odds of him being able to run away. Oh, god damn it. I didn't mean to do that. It makes the odds of him. I thought I was on here for some reason. It makes the odds of him being able to step away from us less. Okay, the other guy made it off the battlefield. There's only one left. The reason I thought he had rallied is because I could see his portrait on the bottom, and he had his flag had turned back to breaking, which means he had rallied, but he rallied and he still ran off. Too easy. And we got 2 levels off of that. Pretty nice. And a quiver of arrows, which I'm happy to keep. Because I would love to switch over to a bow and arrow over that that crossbow that we're using. So, unexpected fight there. Kind of bummed we didn't get the Naxurs. Circle of the Dark Powers? No way. We're not on that level yet. Man, this is a death road. What did I call it last time? But it's like the Bermuda Triangle of Death. This is where the stuff is happening in this game right now. Could follow those dudes the whole way and probably take a bunch of fights. From House Ravenholt. Of course, you don't want to mess with that. This place looks great. They have... Oh, he's a Craven? Why would I ever pick up a Craven? They had a Gambler as well. Let's see what they have here. See what our options are. Anything in here that we could pick up that would be useful, that's broken? No. Alright, we're basically living off of what we have right now. We need this contract to be good. A drunken woman throws herself at you. She practically drools licentious horrors into your ear, and you beat her off with a stick. One onlooker rushes to your side, yanking the witch away. Begone! Thought. How many times must I tell you? The lady saunters off, clambering from one man to another like an animal between tree branches. Your rescuer offers his hand. I am Fritz, a man of some import. Hans the Wise has been looking for you. Please follow me and I shall bring you to him. He wants to go and find a place. Sure. We've had great luck with these. Where did it say it was? Okay, we've seen this before. These guys want us to tell them where the place is or not to tell the other guys. I will 100% take money from both of them and piss them off. Especially in the early game when I need the cash. Late game, you don't really want to do stuff like that because money is so easy to come by. That was super easy to find, but that place is probably going to be a little dangerous for us. We really need to get more people. That's our big choke point right now. We've got to get like 2 more guys. And we can start taking more dangerous stuff. Yeah, why get paid once when we can get paid twice? Agreed. People will never learn. And yeah, they're still open right now for business. We've got 1,500 crowns we can't even spend. I'm not buying tools. Everything here is very expensive. So, of course, we're not going to look at a 3-skull contract. There's no point to that. No, but what they do have is a barber. Oh, they closed. Okay, whatever. We should definitely, though, look into the tavern. Let's pay for some tips. Full of treasure, he said. That's the place we just saw. Desert Mausoleum? Yeah. It's full of treasure. You can't argue with the man. Yeah, let's go to Seafield. We'll visit Gimmenberg and see if they have someone we can recruit for a reasonable price. And then we'll try and see if we can't find a contract in Seafield. Fieldfeld. Okay, show me what you got. Retired soldiers, pretty expensive ones. Because they come leveled. Yeah, so unfortunately we can't afford that. I do see that they also have, decent tools. Decent tool prices. They have a weaponsmith, an armor, and a kennel. I'm a sucker for early game dogs. Usually as many as I can get. Kind of checking it out. Huh. Okay. Weapons here. Prices aren't ideal. I would love to start... Man, should I just do that? Should I just go for it? You get the age-old debate. Do you go for throwing axes or javelins? And the answer is they're meant for different types of enemies. Throwing axes have more armor piercing. And that's basically it. They do less damage overall, but have higher armor piercing. So, if you need a good all-around killer of both monsters and men, you go for the javelins. If you know you're fighting heavily armored stuff, throwing axes is what you want. But what I'm tempted to do right now, and as I've talked about, I want to get all my guys in the front line using throwing weapons. And I'm going to go ahead and pick up quick hands right now. Man, it's so tempting too. I'm going to take this 4 in range skill. We're not going to pump too much into that. But I think if I get everybody to about 50 maybe. Ooh, okay. I think this is just from this. Yeah, he's just injured. If I could get all my frontliners to 50, I'll be happy with that. 4, 3, 2. Now, throwing weapons is something that you can just find yourself accumulating a lot of, especially if you fight a lot of orcs, if you fight a lot of... I mean, goblins can drop them too, but if you fight a lot of Northmen will just drown you in throwing weapons, but we're nowhere near the Northmen. And I could just buy like 3 of these right now and start using them. It's going to start to really drain our ammunition. Doing some quick math here. Yeah, I could just buy 3. Do they have any for cheaper in the marketplace? No. Prices here aren't amazing. Man, this is such a big debate for me. Yeah, let's do it. We're going to implement our plan right now. We don't have quick hands on everyone yet. So for the most part, it's just going to chill in their inventory. But Stanley already has it. So once everyone gets to level 4 in the front lines, which is very soon, we're going to just wreck people with javelins. I'm excited about it. Well, let's get out of here. Let's go to Seafield and see if they've got anything for us. And if not, guys, we can always charter a boat out of here. They have a level 2 contract. Okay, not ideal. A little bit better price on javelins as well, just to punish me. Alright, sitting at 613. Boom. Get rid of that. Okay. We gotta get out of here. We gotta go somewhere else. And I'm tempted to go up north. Let's see what it costs to ride up north. 320. Damn, let's see what this contract is. Brigands. Probably harder brigands than we can fight. I'll take some money in advance. And then see if we can't come down here and fight this ruined dwellings. Hopefully, it's not a ton of raiders. And we can make it happen. If it is a ton of raiders, we probably just have to abandon this and piss these guys off. Take their gold and run. It's kind of a gamble. Oh no, they popped out on us. Oh, that's bad. At the last second they popped out. There's only 6 of them, but they're better geared than us. We're gonna wait until they get closer. Come on in. The falchion, a boar spear, another falchion. These guys are all quite dangerous. We have a shot here. We need to ignore the poachers. And we have got to take the guys with no shields down as fast as possible. That was an extremely unfortunate whiff. Okay. You have to wait there. We've got some 45s. Garbage. We've missed 3 attacks. And we're going to pay for it. And this is a fight we can win, though. But can we win this fight and then go on to beat whatever's left in that area? I don't know. We missed another. Okay. Let's get him. Let's get him. Come on. Quick hands. No penalty to switching. We just keep hitting him in the armor. And now they've made it past. We're in the danger zone now, boys. Damn, if we could just kill him, we could have gotten back up on the high ground. Okay. Ooh, we can still get this kill, though. Yeah, we might have to reload this as much as I hate it. We done got RNG'd. And Chambers is basically just dead. Okay. I'm gonna try. I mean, I'm not gonna deny my men a heroic victory, but that needed to happen 2 turns ago. Okay, he's got riposte. We didn't have enough fatigue, unfortunately, to the shield wall there. Gonna try to shank me? Chambers, there's no way, you beautiful bastard. There's no way. Oh my god. I believe. Oh man. These misses, like, we're just losing our chance to heroically win this. We land, like, any of those and we're just good. The chance of... yeah. Damn it. Alright, alright, alright. We'll try that again. We have the ability to win this, guys. We can do it. And I don't think anybody has to die. Missing both of those really solid javelin throws in the beginning hurt too. Okay, and now we start, of course, at the bottom of a hill, from which we will back up and establish a new position. I don't see any way to turn this into an advantageous position. This is an even spot, but their range will still have superiority. So we need to bring them... we can bring them up here, maybe make them fight down here. Or we can bring them to the boulders. And make them fight over there. They're going to come to us. They think they can kill us, so they're going to chase us. I'm about to say, they better not land anything. Okay, positioning here is definitely going to be key. Good hit. Any injury? No. Okay, good. This is a rough spot. Kind of want to move here. I wish this was low ground. I could just put 4 men around. We'll see. We'll see how they come in. I mean, they could totally play this poorly. And to our advantage. I'm even okay with leaving Radolf a little bit exposed. It's not the finest position. Getting this dude off of us would be awesome. You know what? We'll come here just because I'm pretty damn sure we can take this. And I'm going to lock this position down, and we'll see who comes up here to try me. We could push him off, or attempt to. But I like just going for the attacks. We'll sit here. This guy might come up here, this guy might come in here, but they're not going to want to put themselves into a surround. So we've got a 3v1 here and a 3v1 here. Which is all we're really trying to set up. And this is even better. If they want to go toe-to-toe with their injured guy. Wow, what luck. Lock him down, expose his ribs. Solid. We're going to definitely go for the unshielded guy on the low ground. I can't believe we're missing like this. Come on, guys. Riposte. Best thing to do when someone riposte is to push them. I had a feeling they would do this, but if we can just get this kill next turn, we can step away. And this guy will have climbed the mountain for nothing. Now we can't. Now we're stuck in this fight. Cascading failures, guys. That's what it's all about. That was cascading failures. This guy should have died a long time ago. He's not dead. Now we're stuck in this bad position. And Danny is at the mercy of 2 guys who, you know, he shouldn't be at the mercy of. We tried to help him out. Didn't land. Alright, we reload. We're going to get this, y'all. We can be the heroes we deserve to be. This is a tough fight, and it's one that got sprung on us. That we would not have looked to take ourselves. Okay. The game's giving us a little bit of an advantageous position this time. Get our spears on the high ground. I wasn't a huge fan of my positioning that battle, but it wasn't terrible. Okay, we're going to swap out to our spears first of all. I think something we're missing out on is good value from our spear wall. We're going to pull Danny up to here. And Jack-wise, we're going to try and get him over here. I can't even believe that. They hit me with a 5% chance. Game. Sometimes you cheat. I don't know. And we're locked in. Okay. It's not a terrible place to be locked in. Got a 61 here. We're just going to fight back. Spear wall, keep them off the high ground. And if they don't want to go around that way, that's fine. We'll bring Danny here. Try and hold this flank. Hopefully the spear wall lasts. Perfect. Thank you, sir. And the spear wall did not last. Spear wall did not last. And we're getting wrecked from the low ground now. Somehow. Well, I know how. You know, this guy should have been dead last turn. Or not dead last turn, but very damn close. We missed so much. We're fighting him on equal footing. The question is, where's the more dangerous fight? And I think it's here. These two guys should be able to finish him. Okay, riposte. I see you. I feel like Danny's in trouble. Perfect. Now we can go into a real 3v1. We're going to put our shield up. 56. Nailed it. Alright. Come on, game. Help me out. I need a little help. So, riposte active on him. It's brutal to miss. And we missed. And we got super punished for it. We've got exposed ribs. Alright, down he goes. We get the boar spear if we can win this one. Guys. I apologize. We're constantly restarting this fight. But we're going to do it. It's the name of the game now. For those of you who've never watched me play before, believe when I say I've done multiple Let's Plays where I never reloaded a single fight. But it's not easy. It's not easy to do that. And I'm just in this, I'm trying to like, I don't know. I'm not trying to be super hardcore about the way I'm playing this. Just completely past his turn. He's not moving anywhere. And if they want to go all the way to the north, that's interesting. We'll definitely want to bring Chambers over there. Good hit. Yeah, we're not going to get a chance to do that. They're gonna come up on the high ground. Instead of throwing the spear, should have pulled out my or throwing the javelin, should have pulled out my spear. Guys, this is feeling pretty crappy. They outplayed me. They went to the complete opposite side of where I thought they were going to go. It makes sense. Like, the game's not stupid. So this is a slightly worse chance to hit, but this guy's already injured. Perfect. Okay. Well, one difficult guy dead, another one just about dead. We can just survive. Okay, we don't need to do that. Let's step in on this dude. This is the big bad right now that's got to go. I need to kill him just to make space. So that Jack Wise can jump in. Come on, man. Alright, let's talk stats while I'm getting freaking crushed from the low ground by poachers. Jesus. Here we go. Don't kill Danny. He went for it. Okay, those were lucky shots. I can accept that. We got a 75 here now. Okay. If we go into Raiders. So, Brigand Thugs have 55 HP and 55 melee skill. Those are probably the most important stats. And 40 resolve. That's also important to know that as well. Same resolve on a poacher. So they're not really... Or not a poacher. Actually, it is a poacher. But I'm more interested in the comparison to the Raiders. So the Raiders are 75 HP, 60 melee skill, and they also have 55 resolve. So they really are much, much stronger. They have rotation, executioner, recover, brawny, and bullseye. That's quite a lot of skills. 62%. We really needed that to hit. Because we've got to get rid of that guy. That way we can protect Danny. Because Danny's looking like he's just going to get aim shotted right into the face. Okay. We don't want Danny anywhere near this fight anymore. I think we've finally done it, but I honestly don't think it should have taken this much effort. This is not an easy fight, but it really wasn't that hard. We just got screwed by RNG repeatedly. We just needed to be even, not necessarily in our favor. Alright, what are we going to get from this fight? We got 4 levels. 2 great helmets, 1 very decent piece of armor, a great weapon. And those guys, because they left that location, this location should be weaker now, but we're going to have to hang out and camp. And no reason to repair that helmet when we can just switch it out. Let's go Boar Spear on our boy. And for now, you know what? We'll start with the Boar Spear until we level up a bit. And this armor is 110. We'll hook Danny up with that. No reason to repair that either. We're just injured is the big thing. So Danny now has available to him Quick Hands. I'm going to take a 3 in range skill here and a 3 in resolve. I'm happy to be over that 40 mark. So, I mean, we could start like this. Jackwise, boom, Quick Hands. The dream is alive. We have to take a 4 there. And I'm going to take a 3 and a 4 here. Like I said, let's try and get him up to 50, and then we can leave that alone. This is Chambers, boom. Quick Hands. See what we've got. 4 here, happily take that. Want to get our resolve up into the 50s. And then we'll take a 2 in melee skill. That is definitely the most important of the stats that we have. And you know what? We're all black shields. I'm not about all these colorful shields. What do we use for Radolf here? Let's go for... I know I'm going to get Fortify Mind. I'm going to go for Quick Hands as well. Everyone in our group is going to have Quick Hands. I'll take that 4. I'll take that 4 and I'll take that 3. We're passing up a lot of good rolls, but I mean, we're getting good rolls. You can't complain. We're getting good rolls, but we're having to pass stuff up too. Okay, is this armor damaged at all? It's not. We're just a little hurt. We've got the staff sling we could try and make use of as well if we wanted to. But I mean, our plan is coming together. Let's put our stronger bros on the outside. I feel like Chambers is getting singled out pretty hard. Huh. Do that. It's all about where my spear placement is. I want to make sure I have interchanging spears. We could really use some better weapons. That boar spear was a great pickup. Alright, let's camp. Thanks for sticking with me through that fight, guys. I knew we could. We could knock it out. And we're going to wait until the next day. Should favor us. We still can't see what's in here. We're a little hurt, but not too bad. Let's go ahead and save the game, actually. Boom. And let's head in to the ruined dwellings. Lord have mercy on me. It should just be like some thugs or something hanging behind. Yeah, 5 thugs. Perfect. 55, 60, 60. We're not murderers yet, but we will be. One day these javelins are going to be terrifying. If we land even half of them in our opening volleys, we're just going to devastate front lines. We don't need much. Now we just switch out. No penalty whatsoever. Front line is nice and heavily armored. We just would like to get another good helmet for Chambers. Put a shot in him. Boar spear doing serious damage. And this is one of the best things about javelins. Normally, I would never leave him back here. I would move him here, get him into that position, and this guy would still be alive, but it gave me the option, right? It gave me a little bit of combat flexibility, which I really value. Now, whether that was the right thing to do or not, I saw the kill and I took it. Alright, peace out. Put a shot directly in his chest. Didn't land. Could try and have pushed him away. But I wasn't that worried about it. I figured we could get the kill. The only thing is that javelins are a pretty heavy use of ammunition. But the types of enemies we're fighting right now are giving us lots of ammo. So we're cool with that. And that was it. That's going to be another 600 crowns for us. Essentially, this run kind of covered the cost of all those javelins. And we're doing what we want to do, which is the most fun part about doing a Company Origins campaign, Let's Play, playthrough series, is that, you know, I'm not trying to do what I always do. I'm trying to do some different stuff. And in one of our Let's Plays, I think it was our Warriors of the North, I experimented for the first time heavily with javelins. And I saw their power, but at that point, I hadn't really made like a full commitment. Ooh, wow, look at this. We could buy all the fish. Oh my god. They spoil kind of quickly, but the food here is like almost free. Okay, we don't need that. We don't need that. But yeah, so I wanted to have a run that made sense for us to fully commit to the use of javelins. And I think we've got one. And I'm pretty damn happy about it. So, man, we could use tools. I'm going to buy them. We could also go and pick up this amber and go somewhere else and try and sell it and make a little bit of a profit. Where are we headed next? I think, guys, I just want to go north. Let's go to the land of Tiefenhaven. And boom, we're there. What do you want us to do? Let's talk pay. Hunt down what terrorizes them. Alright, this should be a pretty good place to end. Maybe we'll just do this battle and then we'll end afterwards. Let's see what they've got. Man. They have disappearing villagers. Fewer potential recruits. So, what I want more than anything are recruits. And sadly, we're not going to be able to get them. Books came across the old maps that depicted an ancient noble burial ground in the tundra some way from here. I love ancient noble burial grounds. That sounds pretty good to me. A peasant hacking firewood straightens up before you. By the gods, it is nice to see you, sirs. I thought I heard word of some sellswords stomping about looking for the beasts terrorizing these parts. You ask if he's seen anything that might help. He pitches his hands over the pommel of his axe. Can't say I have, no, but I've heard some things. I know a man and woman not far from here got taken. Well, they disappeared together. Word has it, they dead in the woods now. Barnacled up in the trees, hanging loosely by the gut, you know. Or wait, maybe they just gone off on their feetsies to shack up together. Hell, that gal hated her father and the kid was just a nobody with a flare of good looks and a charming tongue. Yeah, that makes sense. He pauses and then glances at you. Anyhow, I'm certain those monsters are afoot. Keep an eye out, sellsword. So there are... Oh my god. We got the pimp. We don't have a monk, so I don't know how we're going to get the pimp in our party. But I was going to say, this mission, I think sometimes it can end up being dudes wearing chainmail with direwolf pelts on it. We'll see. You come across a man and a woman arguing outside one of the town's buildings. Why do I give you all of it? I'm the one doing all the work. She yells, the man rubs his chin and responds, I manage the minge. How would you find work without me? The woman, seeing you, turns and asks if you'd sleep with her. She could be shaped like two circles and a triangle, and you probably still have a go. The woman throws her hands out. See? Half this world's ready for business if I so much as offer it. The wannabe pimp asks you to talk some sense into his prospect. Nothing wrong with a cell whore playing by her own rules. Absolutely. With a fatherly appeal, you take the pimp by the shoulder. You can take the woman out of the... Guys, you can take the woman... I'm going to say wombat. That's what my... That's our word around the house, if that word ever needs to be said. You can take the woman of the wombat, but you can't take the wombat out of a woman. The pimp thinks that... When you got kids, guys, you got to make up creative words. The pimp thinks it over. You do too, as you were never one for logic. The pimp looks at you. What? The lady steps forward, taking the pimp by the other shoulder. I think he's saying to cut me loose. When the pimp raises an eyebrow, the woman clarifies, figuratively speaking. The pimp sighs. I don't understand what the hell you two are saying, but alright. I thought maybe I could get a business going here. A woman here, a woman there. Peddle their stuff for money. Retire early. Oh well. Back to grinding wheat into flour until I keel over and die. Pimp game's not for everyone. So if you have a monk in your party, you can actually convince him to join you. You can get a pimp as a background, and it's pretty hilarious. Whenever I get the pimp, I use him as a dagger, bro. Very few backgrounds that I like just want to use them as daggers. Rat catchers would be one. Grave diggers. Who else? Who else do I like to use? Killers on the run. I tend to keep them using daggers. I think that's pretty thematic. Stuff like that. So we're fighting the Xurhers. It remains to be seen if any of them are big. This last one could be level 2, level 3. No, they're all level 1s. This is a good opportunity for us to get some teeth. And maybe make a necklace sometime in the future. So we gotta kill, so we gotta do the responsible thing. And step on it. Didn't step on this one. That could end up being a pretty vital mistake. But he stepped on it and didn't do anything with it. Let's see. Maybe we can target him and kill him. Okay. Get those swords and spears out. I'm happy that we're using swords and spears. Our chances to hit being so much better. We'd probably be better off if we were just using spears. Let that heater shield protect you, man. Oh, and he grew. Damn. Well, that's what happens when you don't get the kill. This guy's got to go. Okay, we missed too many attacks with that. Okay, wanting to run is just as good. Perfect. We didn't want him to eat either. That could have gone bad, basically just because I was trying to overuse the javelins. We should have just switched to spears right at the beginning. Let them break against our spear wall. Like, the play was obvious. I just wanted to throw my javelins. And I don't think any of you can blame me. Alright, 4-man surround. Can't miss. 4-man surround, and we're getting the benefit of using increased chance to hit weapons. Alright, good. This is the turning point. The fort stuck in the road. Where time will grab you by the wrist and direct you where to go. Come on. Yes! There's something unpredictable. Alright. And we got 1 horn and 2 fangs. I don't think that's enough to make what we need to make. But a pretty easy little contract for us. And another one bites the dust. And that's going to be it for us, guys. I just want to get a few more things done. I felt really bad about the fact that we rehashed that one fight over and over again. But I think if you played this game long enough, you understand why. We can't let some easily winnable fight just beat us into the ground. That's not happening. Hold on to these for next time we visit a taxidermist. We can always see what this contract is. Forefather standard. Yeah. We'll need some time to think about this because what we're going to have to do is find more brothers. So we didn't get any additional brothers in this episode. Let's travel over to Hellevad. And that's where we'll end. They have Saddlefest here, which is a large stone citadel. That could be a good place to find a bro. But we just don't have the crowns to get some of the higher end stuff. So I'm looking for kind of the middle of the road bros that we could pick up. A hunter would be excellent. That's exactly what I want. I wish he wasn't leveled already. But alas, he is. There's no way we can really splurge and just get him, though. Sadly. See what this contract is. Okay. Let's talk payment. Hopefully, that guy will be there when we get back. We need to go northwest. It looks like Ancient Dead, which I think is probably what the other one was. But anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. My name is Brett. My channel is Goodtalk Gaming. Please feel free to leave any name suggestions in the comments down below. You're going to have priority because as of right now, I don't think there are any in the pool. So, yeah, you'll get the next guy who's probably going to end up being a great hunter. I'll spend pretty much every bit of crowns I get trying to get a great hunter for our company if I can. But anyway, y'all, take care. As always, I'll see you in the next one, guys. Later.